Just think for a minute. What has God really given to us at this time? He has given us all the abilities, all the information to change our world. What is our vision for the next 50 years, for the next 100 years? Are we waiting for Mashiach to come, or are we occupying until he comes? What are we building? Have we infiltrated a society that is hostile to God? What methods have we used? Have we walked on the teachings of great men? Have we built according to the vision that God has handed down? Have we perpetuated that vision? What kind of ability has God given to man when he said, and I bless him? I blessed man. He's going to bless man, and he looks at man and he said he's very good. I mean, very good. He looks at this and he says, very good. He looks at the man and he says, very good. Why very good? And we understand good to mean functional. So he's saying, I fixed you, man, in a place so that you can function. I put you in a place where you can function. I put you in Gan Eden. I put you in that place where you can guard. Why you guard it? Because that's the place I'm going to come and I'm going to activate information for the next day. In the cool of the day, he comes at the end of the day, in the beginning of the new day, and he listens to Adam and he releases information to Adam, making him proactive. We have not been proactive. We have not been building according to what God has been saying. We have reduced, or we have become spiritual hypochondriacs. We call defeat on ourselves. We call disaster on ourselves, and it happened because of the power of our word. We have the ability to change this world. We have the ability to transform this world. We have seen the Chinese in our day, cities or towns, villages in China back in 2008. They were like fishing villages. Today, I'm speaking about metropolis. Impressive. They have a vision. They have a vision for 200 years into the future. Can we build? Have we built according to what Messiah is saying? Or are we just looking for the temple? Are we occupying? Can we change our nations? Can we make our nation righteous? What are the plans to infiltrate and transform our societies? Why are you here at this time? Why have God given you all of that abilities? Why have we failed in the process? And why have we had victory? Why are we still alive? Are we focusing on failure and defects more than the mission? We already understand that even purity in itself, purity demands is a process. And we have stuck on just the process. We have been stuck on just the idea of just pure purity. The Puritans, of course, they had a message. They had a message. But if we had stayed with the Puritans, the world would not have heard the message. And we are not called to take the message by deception. We are not called to take the message by the power of the sword, as the Catholic Church did, as the Anglican Church did also. The idea of slavery, because that's also part of it, of the bondage, the strategies that they use to propagate the supposedly gospel. We are now beginning to understand that the gospel is a feast. The very fact that the Baser Tov in Hebrew gospel, good meat, the time that Israel ate meat would have been in the Moedim, in the times of the feast. God will give them meat, or give them manu or man, give them, what is it? The ability to live by the word of God, the order that He have placed, the structure that He have placed for you, and also the release of that power of God, the release of the abilities of God to build, like Bezalel and Aholiab. We can build physical things. We can build things, structures that represent God and bring the fear of God on the world. Our very house, if we build our house according to the design of God, look into the future, build something. Don't build something in the past, build something in the future. See the future, see the end. Vision speaks to the end of a thing, and it's the process that changes us. Move towards the end. Do what God says. Look and see what God will do in you and through you as you make that first step. Make that first step. Make one step into an encounter with God and see how He changes your life.